Hello everyone and welcome to another energizing episode of CEC Nexus Chronicles, Tales with a Twist. This is where we bring you the stories of our inspiring alumni who have gone beyond the boundaries to make their mark in this world and continue to ignite young minds. Today's episode is extra special because we are joined by someone who's redefining way technology is built, making it simpler, smarter and faster. A proud alumnus from the batch of 2009, Electronics and Electrical Engineering, Mr. Ritesh Hegde, founder and CEO of Bridge 7 Automation. From automating complex systems at Bosch and Continental to empowering people and businesses with no-code, AI and automation, his journey perfectly represents what it means to evolve with a purpose. Ritesh, welcome to Nexus Chronicles. It's really amazing and an honor to have you here with us today. It's a moment of pride to the alma mater to understand when an alumni is actually in a tech world, but yet bringing innovation through simplicity. So today we'll go and we'll try to understand what is that simplicity you're bringing and how my audience can actually apply it in their day-to-day life. Welcome back once again to Canara.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure coming back to college after close to 15-16 years and sharing my experience and my journey to the students.
Yes. So without further ado, let's dig straight where it all started at Canara Engineering College. So all we want to know was first simple question that triggered it all. When did the thought, how can I make it easier, popped into your mind? And how did you actually end up starting your own company with the same motto attached to it?
Yeah, so it all started when I was working at Kirloskar, and I had to work on electric motors and Excel files, both of which I had not done previously. So I am a lazy person. So for the first 6 months, I tried to understand what I had to do, right? So all of that was designing motors as to how many coppers we have to use based on the client's requirements. And then I got bored of it. And I asked myself, do we need an engineer to actually fill an Excel file?
Right.
And the answer was no.
So true.
Right? So I thought, how can I get rid of these Excel files? And that's when I understood that there is something called VBA behind Excel files. So we can actually code to get the job done. Automation.
Okay.
And I spent next 3 months understanding this entire platform and did the entire automation, which would read my emails, fetch the details from it, get the Excel file done and send it to plant.
Wow.
And the next 3 months, all I had to do was click a button because that button would fetch all the emails and do all the things that I had to do there, apart from the motors, which we had not already done.
Wow.
So if it is new motors, then we had to work on that. But apart from that, everything was automated.
Out of curiosity, when did this happen? Can you name the year in which you did this?
This was in 2010 or so.
My God, that's way back before this hype of automation. I think automation was just picking up then.
Yes, I mean, automation was there, but a lot of people, even today, a lot of people do not even know that there is something called VBA behind Excel files, right? There are majority of majority of users who use computers have been using Excel files or Microsoft products.
I know, including
but 90% of them, I mean, random number, majority of them do not know that there is something called VBA behind the scenes.
Right. So which you can actually automate and make your life easier. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice.
So soon after that, I actually went to HOD and told most of my job is automated here. So I don't have to be here because I realized that that's not place for me.
Correct.
So I just quit and I thought I'll do my PG diploma in embedded systems because I wanted to combine the power of software with hardware.
Lovely.
So I went to do PG diploma in Bangalore on embedded systems.
Wow. And that's when you joined your next company?
Yes.
And that is...
So soon after that, I got an opportunity to work with Robot Bosch. and I was put up in Japanese project, which is where I could closely work with Japanese,
Wow.
understanding the importance of time and quality.
I was hoping you'd say that because a
Yeah.
lot of Japanese are, I think it's their whole and soul of their work, right?
Exactly. So I also got opportunity to travel to Japan and work with them in Japan for 6 months.
Nice.
So that was an amazing experience over there.
And then you came back here, and after Bosch?
So after I came back, probably 3-4 months or 6 months max, I was in Bosch, and then I got into Continental, again another
Big
automotive
name in the
company
industry,
from
yes.
Europe, and I stayed there for 5.5 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so there I was working with German colleagues and
Yes.
got opportunity to travel to Germany thrice, and all throughout, right? After Kirloskar, I was also automating in Bosch and Continental. So at least 30 to 40% of my day-to-day work was automated.
Automated.
So I would spend my rest of the time playing carom or some other things at companies.
Nange aase aagta untu ಈಗ. Yes. I'll now think and request a separate checklist. What all I want you to automate for me from my day-to-day life. Amazing. Now we know this is how your career as a, soon after being a student graduating from Canara, this is how your career went ahead. Then came a day when you decided you want to leap into the world of entrepreneurship. How was that experience? And what made you take that big, bold step? Were you not scared? And what were the challenges that you actually encountered when you took that big leap?
So actually in 2017, me and my friend, again from the same college, we started a startup. And the main reason behind that was both of us wanted to start something of our own. But the problem there was we were not clear what we want to achieve. This was like a side hustle, but we didn't hustle, right?
Yeah.
We just opened a company, registered it, and we thought we could give it time whenever we get time. But after doing it for 1 year or 1.5 years, we realized that that's not how a startup is run. You need to specifically give some time, only then it'll grow. But by then we have to realize that we can't do it because I was also in full-time role and also my friend. So we decided to shut that down.
Oh.
2 years later, I wanted to do something and was wondering what to do because the salary that I was getting at even a MNC company after 10 years wasn't sufficient. And that's when the same friend told me, why don't you start giving this as a freelance service?
True, yes.
So I said, okay, let me give it a try. And I went to Fiverr, registered myself, started bidding, tried it for 2 days, 3 days. Okay, we were blessed with a baby boy just about 6-7 months back. Okay, and my wife was not there. So soon after I come from company, there was nothing else to do. So I thought, okay, why not utilize the time and make the best use of it. So I started bidding 2 days, 3 days, 10 bids every day. No projects. Then I told myself that these projects are going to people who have already been there, who have got reviews and stuff like that. And if they have reached there, they've also started from zero.
100%. So
okay?
True.
And it is their persistence which has got them wherever they are right now. And if I have to reach there, I have to do the same thing.
Yes.
So I kept doing it. And I think on 35th day or so, I got my first project worth $5.
Wow. This was in the year?
This was in the year 2019.
Just pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID.
You cracked your first deal pre-COVID?
Yes.
That's nice.
And it was amazing to see that after that first deal, I quickly got that delivered. I got a 5-star. And immediately after that, maybe around a week or 10 days later, I got my second deal.
Wow.
And this time it was $10.
Wow.
The third deal, probably in 5 or 6 days more, that was $20. and then it kept on going
And
further,
multiplying.
like, yeah, $50, $100, $200, and so on.
And there was
so forth.
no looking back.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's actually awesome. But you had to patiently wait for the 35th day of
Exactly.
first deal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the first one is tough to crack. Then it keeps going
Yes.
on. Lovely. Now, automation we've heard. But the thing is, a lot of students, they want to explore this AI and automation. But then coding is not everybody's cup of tea. So that is when, while reading your profile, I came to know that what you work, to make it simple, uses something called as no code or low code. Could you actually elaborate what is that for our audience to actually understand better?
Yeah, sure. So, like I mentioned, I started with Excel-based automation, and I hired a team member to join me because we were getting a lot of inquiries. And after he joined, we actually explored Google Sheets automation and then Gmail automation, and we covered all of Google products for automation. But all of this was limiting because we were either doing Microsoft products or Google products, nothing beyond that. And in 2020, during the pandemic, we saw that we wanted to expand our team. And if we put up any openings on LinkedIn, we were getting hundreds of profiles
My God.
because that was the case
Yeah.
back then.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I didn't want to spend time looking at these profiles and filtering them and all of that. The biggest challenge was there were people who were not knowing anything about Excel-based automation or Google Sheets automation, but were still applying for the job.
Because they just wanted a job.
Exactly. So what we did is we started learning how do we automate this. And that's when we explored no-code automation platform called Zapier. Okay, and so from Zapier to Make and Pabbly Connect, all of them are into no-code automation, where you actually do not have to write a single line of code, but it will automate sending data from one platform to other. Let's say, for example, there is somebody who has sent an email on Gmail. You want that data to be extracted and sent to Slack, right? So you can do that using platform like Zapier.
Wow.
So we first learned it, we implemented it our own company, and then started giving that as a service. So that's how we actually got into no code.
That's interesting. That's actually interesting. From there, I think you started your first crazy, or I should say very intriguing, interesting initiative called ABCD. Even before I elaborate, I would want you to elaborate what is ABCD and what exactly it can contribute to our student community.
So before we go there, actually after exploring these platforms, in 2021, I explored bubble.io because somebody had put a post that if you have an idea and if you want to bring that idea to life, then this platform is for you. And he had mentioned that he is going to teach us that platform for 6 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so I thought, why not register? Because I planned to do something, but that never came to life because I didn't know how to build web applications.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, okay, let me give it a try. And when I explored that platform along with him, that was game changing because you could literally build anything, right? After learning that, I was so confident that I could actually build a clone of LinkedIn or Twitter or anything, which most of the software engineers cannot do.
Yeah, and you're a EEE graduate.
Exactly. So I said, this is something that we have to give as a service because from automating some parts of their business, we can now build software solutions which is meant for their entire business.
Wow, crazy.
So we started giving that as a service, hired people to join us to learn this platform, and we actually ended up finishing more than 450 projects for 100 plus clients from 30 plus countries for the last 5-6 years.
Wow.
And that kind of gave me a thought, if I could do it, there are so many others, especially students, who can actually start giving this as a service.
True.
And that's when we started this community called ABCD, which actually stands for Anybody Can Design, Develop, and Deploy.
Anybody can design, develop, and deploy.
Yes.
Crazy. So can you brief us, what exactly does the initiative offer the students or any individual for that matter who's willing to explore in this genre?
So the community was meant for anybody to join in and help each other. Because a lot of times what happens is when we are working on a freelancing basis, we would have explored certain challenges, right? Clients would come up with some requirements, we would have worked on it. Let's say, for example, calendar integration. Okay, so we have done that. But somebody else, when they are working on client project, they would have explored something else. So instead of everybody going through that challenge all over again, if we build a community, then that will help to help each other and grow
Interact,
together.
exchange, grow.
So ABCD actually was meant for everybody to grow together. So that's how it started.
Wow. How big is the community now? How strong are you growing? With
Now I think we have reached close to 1,000.
Wow.
1,000 people. And
that's organic.
yes, everything is organic.
That's awesome. That's
And
more important.
yes. And also last December, we started this initiative of 1,000 Days Challenge, where we are educating students and professionals to learn how to use this no-code platforms, because there are so many people out there who do not even know that there are the platforms which can help them build tech solutions without writing a single line of code.
Yes, that is true.
So we wanted to have this initiative where we educate multiple others so they can learn how to use these platforms and start giving it as a service, or help them get into a better job, or start something of their own.
Side hustle.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely. So now we've been talking so much about all of this. Even before we dig something deeper, just as a freshness of air, I want to understand from you, what is that when you were a student here in this institution that ignited the spark? Did you always wanted to get into industry? Did you ever have a thought of being an entrepreneur? Did you ever think you want to do freelancing? What was that? Which faculty, which incident, what event, what did you do where gave you the confidence that you could actually do something like this? Were you a lazy guy who decided I want to automate and make my life easier?
Yeah. So while I was in college, I didn't even think about my job.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know what was that in me, but I always thought job is not really something important at this moment, right? I felt somehow something will come up and I'll be able to crack it. So studies, yes, studies was very far for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? I was never serious about things. Yeah. So
And with this, you have worked in Continental with Bosch and in Kirloskar. Amazing. I mean, I must be there was something that's naturally inbuilt in you, because you could actually explore such big brands. It's not so easy to crack them.
one of the things which, while I was thinking, might have been the case is because I'm not worried about getting a job. Okay. Whenever I go for interviews, I was very confident.
True.
Because you will be worried only if you are having something to lose.
Yeah.
I never went to get a job.
You
And
get to gain experience.
probably. And that's probably one of the reasons why I was getting these jobs. So yeah.
So confidence is the key, my bacha party. So you should always be confident and never worried losing.
Yes.
Nice. So now let's go back to something that you were saying, freelancing or a side hustle. So it looks exciting from outside, but please tell me, what are the challenges that actually comes in gaining one such and then actually delivering that? Because in a company there is structure, there is support, and people get jobs. There is a unit getting job, there's a unit executing job, and there is a unit delivering job.
Yeah.
But if it's freelancing, it's one man show, right? It's little different from entrepreneurship, but similar. You are an independent party doing the entire drill. Now tell me what are the challenges and how we can overcome it?
So there are a few aspects that we have to keep in mind when it comes to freelancing. The first one, it's not easy to get clients, because clients are sitting somewhere in the Europe or US or UK, right? They don't even know who is the person who is delivering this job.
True.
It's via these platforms, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I started this via these platforms called Fiverr. Okay, now I think Fiverr and Upwork are also, I mean, these are the platforms which are doing good. And you cannot talk to them face to face.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's just via the bid that you put. So they would have put their requirements as to this is the requirement that I'm looking for, and this is my budget. Now, we sitting on the other side of the world, we have to tell them this is the project that I can do, and I'll probably require 7 days to deliver, and I'm going to charge, let's say, $1,000, right? Like us, there are at least hundreds of them, if not thousands, right?
Wow.
Who would have bid for the same project. Now, client on the other side will go through all this 100. Okay, normally they can't go through all the 100. They'll see which are the top 10 bids and then just go with it. So it's like Amazon, right? You go there, you search for it, and then you will get a list of sellers selling the same item. Okay, the price could be slightly different, but then you can also see reviews.
True. I was coming there. Yes, we see the reviews.
We see the reviews, because if one seller is actually selling it at 4,300 but zero reviews, and somebody is selling at 5,000 with 500 plus reviews, we tend to go towards that fellow.
Yes.
Right? And similar thing happens even on freelancing platforms. Most of them do not have the patience to go through all the 100 bids. They will go to the top few bids, see who has actually understood the requirements and who has given the better bid, and then go with it. So that's why it is very important to get your first project, because that belief will start your journey, and then others will start believing in it.
So on the platform, once you bid and you submit the project to the client, they actually put review for your work.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's how you build your portfolio on that particular platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Now, this is amazing. So credibility is the key.
Credibility is the key. Persistence. There are a couple of other things which I missed. That is, a lot of times when somebody thinks of doing freelancing, they feel they will go bid and get the project. More important is we have to deliver that with quality and with time, within the timeline that we have committed for. That's more important.
Yes.
And always when we are committing, we have to take some additional days. This is the policy that I follow. If I need 3 days to deliver, I'll only commit for 4 days or more.
Okay.
Even if the client persists telling, I'll need this in 3 days, I'll tell them my commitment is 4 days. I'll try to do it earlier, but my commitment is 4 days.
So it's like under promise, over deliver.
Exactly. Because when you actually give it earlier, they are more happier.
Yeah. You over promise, under deliver, they get pissed off.
Exactly.
You under promise and you over deliver, they're really happy. You get good reviews also.
Exactly.
Within the stipulated time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So that is something that a lot of freelancers miss.
Right? In the excitement to deliver early, they compromise on the quality, they miss on the timeline, and some goof up always happens. They don't have that mind space to actually review the work before submission, right? So children, don't hustle, no bustle. Patience is the virtue. Now, okay. Now I know you also are a YouTuber, and you mentioned your 1,000-day challenge about, right? You've created. You've gone down through how many days now?
Around 340 plus days.
Wow, 340.
Close to 1 year.
Close to 1 year of content is already there on the platform. Now, it's not just a channel, it's a community of learners who can go to the content, learn, and actually start applying. Could you tell where you get the connections and how visibility matters? And tell how our students can actually learn from those channels and actually implement that being part of your community, and how can it change the game?
So last year when we were discussing with a few of the lectures, we got to know that the attention span of the students have gone down, right?
Yes.
And so we decided that let's make the videos short and from scratch, so that even if somebody does not know the tech, they should still be able to follow these videos that we put up and able to deliver the tech solutions, right? So we break the concepts into multiple days, and each of the videos are generally 5 to 10 minutes long. Sometimes it goes beyond because of the complexity of things involved, but apart from that, every video will generally be 5 to 10 minutes, so that students can actually watch that in under 10 minutes and then spend another 10 to 15 minutes to apply it. And then one of the important things that students have to do, students or anybody who wants to freelance, is to showcase that skills on social media. It's even more powerful than doing it on platforms like Fiverr, because on Fiverr, if you are bidding for a project, only that particular client can see that bid.
Whereas in LinkedIn, it's an open source where so many people,
Exactly,
your comments you can showcase to a larger audience.
Right? So larger audience will be able to see that, and they can probably mention somebody else that I saw somebody who has shared something like this.
You never know.
Exactly.
You never know. That's awesome. That's awesome. So now the very important question. Since you are kind of, I can say, mastering the art of automation day in, day out by creating content and giving it to the market, automation comes with AI. Now, AI integration plays a very key role in automation. You have to tell me whether AI is a boon or a double-edged sword that can work in favor or against. So what is your thought, and how do you think it is going to affect the field you're working in?
So very good question. And this is something that we all have to think about. And I would say, as long as we use AI to enhance our job, it is good. But if we start using AI to replace our own brain thinking, then nobody can save you, because you are not using your brain. Instead, you are using AI, which means somebody else will also use AI to get the job that you are doing done.
True.
Okay. So I would always say that use AI to amplify the results, but not to replace yourself.
Double underline. Don't do projects or with AI. Don't abuse AI tools. Let's use your brains and take assistance of AI to help you get better and maybe polish. Because even AI has a disclaimer that it is not 100% right, right? It has its own
and
faults.
Also, because we want to bring this into everybody's notice, what we do is, over the week, that is Monday to Friday, we explore these tools and educate on that.
Wow.
Over the weekend, we come up with at least one topic where AI has been a negative effect.
Which is important. Everybody's talking only about the best thing.
Exactly.
Nobody's talking about the darker side of AI that's actually affecting, which people don't want to publicize.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so we cover that at least once a week.
Amazing. I will follow, and I will also go through, because I think it's important for us to know the pros and cons of any technology that is booming in the market, right? Now, looking ahead, what is your future vision? What do you see for yourself, for your company, or any new ventures that you're introducing or new initiatives that you're taking?
So last year, like I mentioned, we took this 1,000 days challenge to educate students and professionals across the globe. This year, I think so far we have educated around 15 to 16,000 people. Wow. And the aim is to educate 1 lakh people by the next 1 year. So that's the aim that we are having for the next 1 year.
That's huge. I think with your automation brain, it's quite doable. So wishing you all the luck. To all my audience, we will share the link of the community. We'll share the link of the channel right there in our description. You can actually join, explore, understand, and you can maybe connect to Mr. Ritesh here by dropping in the comment, or we'll see how we can materialize the connect. And with that, I'm so excited that you have a very big roadmap of having 1 lakh, reaching 1 lakh. It can be students or any interested people to join the community and be part. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you are giving the same opportunity to students of our institution to understand and explore. So thank you so much. Before we wind up this intense session on no-code automation, We want to lighten up the mood by playing a game called Cup of Curiosity.
Okay.
My student club Nexus has created a cup with chits.
Okay.
There are a lot of topics there. You pick a chit and just say spontaneously what comes into your mind
Okay.
in a line or two. So, kindly do the honors. You can read it, so we all know.
If you could automate one personal task forever, what would it be?
Nice.
Okay.
Personal task.
I think I would like to automate watering the plants at home. We have done it to a certain extent,
Awesome.
but yeah, I want it to be fully automated because
So you love garden, but you don't have time to water those plants.
not me, my parents love them, and they're not able
so
to.
your adopted siblings.
Yes, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah.
The next chit.
Okay. If you could collaborate with one brand or company, who would it be and why? Okay, that's a very interesting question. We have already collaborated with multiple educational organizations like Growth School. I am a mentor there as well, where we are educating on automations. That is mainly meant for professionals. So we are already doing that.
Mm-hmm. So one brand. Which is the next brand you're eyeing for?
Mm.
You can say it. Universe is listening.
We want to collaborate with colleges basically, because we want students to come out and start their own journey, because a lot of students are actually looking for job, and that's because they don't know there is other opportunity which are available.
True. So they can be a freelancer or an entrepreneur in the
Exactly.
long run. Not just be an employee, they can be an employer.
Yes.
Next question.
So, what's one college habit you still secretly have? College habit.
Nice.
Okay.
Were you copying in college?
Copying?
Cheating. Malpractice.
Maybe yes. I mean, yes, I have done that. But one college practice that I still have is probably keep myself fit. Okay, I'm not spending a lot of time for this. Luckily, even if I eat or do whatever I want, I'm still this way. I've been this way since the college days.
Okay.
I think I have a couple of shirts which I had during college days, and it still fits me well.
God, nice.
So yeah, nothing special.
Sure, man. I agree now. It's nice. Wow, college outfits.
If your laptop could talk, what would it say about your browsing history? If my laptop could talk, it would probably speak about emails, speak about client calls, speak about automations, and yeah, nothing much, because all throughout the day I keep doing the same things: calls, emails, and automations.
Awesome. We'll remember Ritesh like that. Calls, emails, and automation.
If you weren't a founder, what completely random job would you want? I would probably want to be doing some trekking instructor or something like that, because I love adventurous. I mean, I love to be adventurous. Just that because of entrepreneurship or entrepreneur journey, I'm not able to spend time on those things.
Wish you could automate that, right?
Yeah, wish.
Automate your entrepreneur journey and go for trekking.
Yeah, exactly. So any adventurous things, I enjoy doing that. So
crazy, dude. Where is automation? Where is trekking? I mean, completely different genre for you to explore. But my students in full Josh have a lot of chits for you to read.
Yeah.
It is exciting.
How often did you group projects turn into solo projects featuring your name? What does this mean?
That means simple. You all started 4 in a team, but you were the only one ended up working in the team.
Oh, in the college?
Yeah, see, a lot of times it happens.
No, frankly speaking, we outsource our project. So none of us worked on it.
Automation was not there. Next gen gone. Oh my god. Oh,
Have you ever pretended your mic wasn't working just to avoid talking? Um,
have you had such scenarios?
no,
No.
never.
Chuck them.
Yes.
Don't look like a person who would avoid any questions. So
No, I don't mind. I've
if
been.
you don't know, you just don't know.
Yeah. What's your favorite way to look busy when you are not? Maybe look at the phone.
Hey, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Just look at the phone
So,
with a serious expression.
yeah.
Last it?
Last one. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What's the weirdest startup idea someone has ever pitched to you?
Interesting.
I don't think a lot of people have pitched to me because I'm not yet an investor. Maybe sometime.
But still, they discuss, right? They give you ideas. The moment they know you are into entrepreneurship, they will come and give you ideas. Anybody's given you crazy idea?
Nothing that I can recall of.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
That's amazing to know. I wish maybe listening to this, some people will come and start giving you some crazy ideas.
We ourselves had that crazy idea. Like I mentioned, our first company was named Monkey Business, and
Monkey business.
yes, and we didn't know what we were doing there. So
You were just monkeying around.
yeah, exactly. And there is a story to it. So basically, back when we were in college, our HOD would always scold us like, "What is the monkey business that you're doing?" And that's where the name came from.
Manga Cheshte.
Yeah, so something like
That's nice.
yeah.
That's like giving a tribute to the faculty or a professor who actually, appreciated your skills back then in college days.
Yeah.
Lovely. With this, we had a fun ride where you educated so much on how technology can actually simplify our life. So thank you. It was lovely having you with us today. So I hope and pray you reach your 1 lakh milestone and come up with something even bigger and better for a part 2 of this series that we've done. Wishing you all the luck in the journey ahead. And thank you once again for being here. Your alma mater is really, really proud of what you're doing.
Yep. Thank you so much for having me here and giving me opportunity to share my journey and experience.
Thank you. Thank you so much. With this, my audience, we've come to the end of one more amazing episode of Nexus Chronicles. Now, look carefully for all the things that has been told, where you can also learn to automate your life and make your life simpler and be a freelancer or a entrepreneur. So everything is there in this video for you. You'll get the links, as I said before, in the description. You can connect, learn, explore. With this, I wish you all the luck. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.